locally family-owned refuse and hauling service. Established in 1974, service is what they sell. Not only commercial and industrial services, but residential as well. Warm weather means purging, and Kollmogen's Hauling makes it easy to get rid of those unwanted items. Reliable, friendly, experienced service is what Kollmogen Hauling is all about. To learn more, follow them on Facebook or give Kollmogen's Hauling a call today at 319-524-1674.
Bro, what do you call it when it's before the butt crack of dawn?
Dude, quit your whining. We're about to get a sweet load of fresh caught fish, and customers are counting on us.
Bro, I know. Mayfab is dedicated to quality and freshness. You gonna smoke some of this?
Bro, Cephas, you know I don't do that stuff.
I mean the fish.
Oh, yeah. Folks love our smoked catfish, buffalo fish, and of course, all our other things we offer like shrimp, winky beef, and Hinterland dairy cheeses. Mayfab Fisheries on Peach Orchard Road in Montrose. Find them on Facebook.
Summer's almost over, so it's time for the American Eye Care Back to School sale. American Eye Care knows back to school time can be expensive, so they're having a sale. For a limited time, take 40% off a complete pair of glasses. Need contacts and glasses? Buy a year's supply of contacts and receive 50% off glasses. This deal isn't just for kids. Anyone can take advantage of the sale through September 30th. No other insurance or discounts apply. Come see us at American Eye Care in Burlington, Fort Madison, Keokuk, and Mount Pleasant, and see life better.
Woohoo! Central Lee Sports is back. Remember to listen to Central Lee Sports stream live on RadioKeokuk.com. Primrose Plantations is a proud supporter and sponsor of all Central Lee Sports. Today's Central Lee Defensive Player of the Game is sponsored by Primrose Plantations, located at 1748 Primrose Road in Donaldson, Iowa. Primrose Plantations continues to support all Central Lee teams, coaches, players, and fans. Go Hawks!
Central Lee Hawk football and volleyball is back. This important message is from Bob Golly and his staff at JG Partners LLC, located in Montrose, Iowa. Show your Central Lee school spirit and support by listening to the Central Lee Hawk games live online at RadioKeokuk.com and on the Radio Keokuk app. Simply click on Central Lee Athletics. JG Partners is a proud sponsor, supporter, and fan of all Central Lee Hawk teams in Radio Keokuk. JG Partners LLC proudly proclaims, Go Hawks!
All right, welcome sports fans. Steve Serena with my partner crime, Cade Meyer tonight. Yeah. Welcome, Cade.
Glad to be
back. I commended you last night in that HTC game. That was something else in that volleyball match. That was something else. My voice was dead at the end of that match. But tonight it's Central Lee football.
Yeah.
And Central Lee, what can I say about them? It's been a while. It's been 2015 since they've had a 3-0, and that was actually a 4-0 start in 2015. So it's been a while. Good thing. I mean, they're actually doing a good job this season. I think we're fixing to get the national anthem here. We'll do that, and then we'll catch up on, we'll get everybody caught up on stats and all that good stuff here. As the Central Lee marching band, the players are lined up on the field. I just want to say welcome to those watching on the YouTube channel. We're still experimenting with it. I got Chris Brewer here. He's the tech expert, so we're trying to get this straightened out for everybody.
Tonight being performed by your Central Lee Marching Hawks.
return to play ball. And like I was saying beforehand, this is Central Lee with their best start since 2015. And, I mean, what can you say?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't have an interview with Coach Dodds. I had time change yesterday in volleyball, so I wasn't able to make it up here and then head over to West Burlington for that match. But Central Lee, they're first right now in 2A5 at 3-0, of course. In Davis County, they're tied for third with Meepo at 1-2. Hawks are 8th now in Class 2A.
That's impressive.
And they're 81st statewide right now. Davis County that's according to GoBound. The stats are, of course. Davis County is 34th in Class 2A and 233rd. They're at 1 and they're at 1-2. Historical matchup. Mustangs up 9-4 since 2008, and they missed a couple of years. I noticed. It wasn't the COVID season. Well, I think one of them was, but it wasn't actually COVID. But last season, Hawks won their meeting 33-12. Wasn't that the first? I believe that was the first win last year.
I think that was their second. I think that was right after Cardinal. That was a very close game all the way up to like the third quarter, and then the Hawks took off after that.
Right, and I think, and I'm looking at the lineups, and there's a few seniors that came back from last season for the Mustangs, but not a whole lot. So for the Mustangs, on passing yards, now they're a little more run than they are pass. They tend to do a little bit more of that, not as much as last week. And Durant, passing yards for them. Carter Will, I think he was a QB last year if I remember correctly. He's 14 of 34 with 166 yards, 2 TDs, and he's rushed for 118 yards and 1 TD. Rushing yards, Brett Prevost, he's got 30 attempts, 200 yards, and no touchdowns. Receiving yards, Cason Young, he's got 5 for 69 yards and one of the TDs. And total tackles, Owen Bell, a senior. Now we said his name a few times last year. I remember that. And he's got 23.5 tackles. He's at 1.5 for loss and 1 sack. So obviously anything with a half or any fraction is just because of the math. And for the Hawks?
Yeah, for the Hawks, they do not do a whole lot of passing. They've only passed 7 times all season. Caden was 6 of those attempts. He went 3 for 6 with 44 yards and a touchdown. As I believe we're about to take a moment of silence.
And we're going to do a moment of silence for Roger Menke here. Actually, he's Amy Cook's uncle, I believe, the volleyball coach here at Central Lee.
Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union. Roger was well liked and highly respected by athletes, coaches, and fans throughout Southeast Iowa. His advocacy, mentorship, and service to high school athletics will be certainly missed. Roger was scheduled to work tonight's football game. The Central Lee School District extends its deepest condolences to his family and officiating partners. And at this time, we ask our fans to join with us in a moment of silence. Thank you.
And of course, little somber moment there. Roger Menke died earlier this week in an unfortunate car accident. And I know that's hit Central pretty hard too, because we had Cody Muller in the same situation. She was killed in a traffic accident. So we've lost a lot of folks here lately at traffic accidents. So just be careful out there. So, we'll see. We'll get the. I think they had the coin. I don't know if they had the coin flip earlier. I saw the captains gathered with the refs. It might have been one of those things.
They still have to go out yet, but we'll get back to those stats for Central Lee. Like we said, they don't do a whole lot of passing. Only 7 attempts all season, but they get most of their yards on the ground. Caden Calfee, the starting quarterback for the Hawks, he's taking most of the carries, 39 carries for 267 yards. That's good for 6.8 yards per carry, along with 5 touchdowns. And then, of course, you can't forget to mention Chase Johnson, a big junior in the Hawks backfield, 27 carries for 189 yards and 7 yards per carry. He's got 3 touchdowns. He's also the leader for tackles for the Hawks with 22.5. including 18 solo tackles and 1 tackle for a loss. This is a Hawks team that really wins these games on the defensive side of the ball. Their defensive line, their linebackers, their secondary players, they're all great. They all contribute. They forced 3 fumbles along with 5 interceptions. Corey Jones, the senior, has 3 of those interceptions, so he is at any time. So this brings to the field here tonight.
Yeah, and Corey, 2 of those interceptions came last week against Durant. So let's see, I believe that the Hawks won the toss and they deferred, and so they're going to kick off to the Mustangs. I know last week there was no scores in the second half from either team, but again, Corey, I mean, he had a couple of very timely interceptions last week, and I think both of them ended up going to a score. And then Colton, he hit his first field goal.
Yeah, that was awesome to hear. I wasn't able to be on the broadcast last week, so I had to listen, and man, I was excited when they gave him a chance to kick it, and kind of went crazy when I heard that he made it. So that was awesome. It's awesome to have a kicker in high school that you can depend on to get those 3 points in those crucial moments. So glad the Hawks have that. That's a big tool.
And I just want to thank Stage 2 Consignment Shop for sponsoring our player of the game, and we'll be announcing that at the end of the game. We're also going to announce the Primrose Plantation defensive player of the game. I always mess that up. I don't know why. And Primrose Plantations, they're a proud supporter of all Hawks sports. They're located at 1748 Primrose Road in Donaldson, Iowa. So, but they've been sponsoring that since I've been doing this I think this is my 4th year, I believe. And they've been doing it from before I started. So we appreciate them and all of our sponsors here. We also have the Avenue O Laundry. And that first game, though, there was some dirty laundry.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of flags hit the field on that one. So we'll see what happens tonight as Gage Van Osdal gets ready to kick off.
Yeah. And we are just about ready to get week 4 underway. The Hawks trying to start off 4-0 for the first time since 2015. There's the boot from Van Osdal. Will be fielded around the 20-yard line, bobbled. Chase Johnson and King Caffey are going to meet the returner right where he picked up the ball. So Davis County start off at the 20.
That was Houston Schooley. I'm not sure. It's Houstin. So he's a sophomore wide receiver.
He had trouble fielding that ball. Just couldn't quite get his hands on it. And by the time he did, he looked up. He had a couple of the scariest looking Hawks out there on him. Chase Johnson is
Chase.
Oh yeah, he is a man amongst boys out there, as Carter Will is in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. He'll hand it off to the left-hand side. He's got some room to work with, and it'll be Grant finally wrapping him up after about a 7-yard gain. So a nice opening run here for the Davis County Mustangs. They do have some beef up front on the line.
Yeah, speaking of beef, I ran into Brody Fuller. He's here tonight watching the game. And he said he's having a good time in college. He's just basically started up there as we get set for the play.
Be 2 wide out on the right-hand side, 1 on the left. Runner in the backfield, handed off up the gut, and I can't see who that was. That was number 33.
Is that
Brett Prevo? And he bowls his way through the middle. That's good for a first down. Now we'll be set up at, I believe, the 34-yard line.
And I think, and now unfortunately you start getting more and more games, and now you get game film, and the opposing teams has a lot more information now.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that right now.
Yep.
By the Mustangs. Oh, we got
hopefully a false start. Yep, they're going to say false start. I see that far end judge.
Yep. And that's a little bit of dirty laundry here. Start the game here with 10:54. We got a little dirty laundry there. Take it to Avenue O Laundry. They got extra large machines, so you can get your loads done, your laundry done a lot quicker with those bigger machines.
Will Carter still in the shotgun here for the Mustangs. No one in motion, hands off. No, he pulls it back out. He's got some room to work with, and Corey Jones will finally bring him down after a 17-yard carry. That's good for a first down.
Yeah, it was. Their offensive line is opening up some holes in ours, right, and our defensive line right now. They're able to get a big hole, and basically they ran the option just like we do in that situation.
Yeah, so 3 plays here for the Mustangs, and each one a positive carry. The Hawks are going to have to stiffen up here. There's a run up the middle. That one won't go for very far, about 3 yards maybe.
And I see Chase and I think Braden Snyder in there. Yep.
We say Braden's name a lot.
Yes.
Plays that kind of nose guard position, and he is great at disrupting plays and allowing time for the linebackers to get in and really finish things off.
Yeah, I think he's one about the biggest guys on Central Lee right now.
As Carter will be in the shotgun. Here's the snap. It's handed off right up the middle again. That one good for about 2-3 yards. So
big pile of Hawks in there.
Yeah. Looked like just about everyone was in on that one.
And it looks like Ethan Bergman coming out and Keegan D'Amico back in. I think might be expecting a pass again there. The Mustangs are about three-quarter or so pass run.
Yep, and this will be a 3rd and 5, so we'll see. They have made good ground on the run, but no, they're going to pass. It's a screen, bobbled, and Chase Johnson kind of misses on the tackle there, but Bo Herdrick able to wrap him up, and then with the help of Grant and Corey brings him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Brayton in there too.
Yeah, that was.
He came from his. They're out on the right hash mark here towards us, and he came all the way out to tackle. Yeah, that was really kind of a screen.
Yeah.
Sort of a screen type pass. They tried to drag the cornerback and the safeties out on that one.
And it looked like Chase Johnson kind of hesitated on that tackle. Usually he lays someone out with that kind of steam, but here's the punt. That one bounces off the 15. It'll keep rolling down. I believe that's spotted at around the 6-yard line.
And that's Merrick Danley, their punter. So we're going to take a short break right here as there's no score, and we're at 8:21. I think we'll have time to get, well, maybe not. These guys now, football, a little different than some of the other sports here. They switch. They do a quick switch, so we're really not going to have time for a commercial here as their Hawks are coming to the line right now.
Yeah, it looks like Caden Calfee will be under center to start off for the Hawks. Corey on the sideline. Those two switch in fairly frequently. There's a quarterback keep. Caden Calfee on the option, pulled out just in time and picked up some nice yards. I believe that was about 8-yard carry right there.
Let's see where the refs spot it. It's like they've got it at the 16, so yeah, that's about 9.
Yeah, nice run there.
That's what we're going to need to see right now is our offensive line has got to win the battle at the line right now.
This is a Davis County squad that doesn't have a whole lot of depth players, so Hawks can wear them out. Would be good news as Caden Calfee's going to keep that one also. Picks up some nice yards. That'll be good for a first down.
Yeah, he went in behind, I believe, let's see, it was Cam Thornburg in there. Cam came up and Caden kept the ball, went right up behind Cam. It was, we used to call that a lead block. I'm not sure what it is nowadays with all these new weird terms they have on some of these plays, but that's basically Cam leading the way on that one.
That was a great job. Allowed Caden to keep steaming forward, pick up some nice yardage. So now the Hawks with 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. It'll be Caden, sends Landon or Grant in motion.
I don't know. Now we got some laundry. And I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what that was a false start on. But some laundry hit the field. That's Avenue O Laundry, and they will not only they take coins, but you can use your debit credit cards on their machines also if you don't carry around cash. So that's going to back us up 5 yards now.
Hawks will have to clean those up. These penalties are going to be a factor here, and a game that we expect to be pretty close. As Grant goes in motion once again, Chase Johnson's going to keep it. He'll pick up some positive yards before being stopped and pushed back. They couldn't
get him down
to the ground, but
they got him stopped. Looks like he's going to pick up. He's going to pick up about 4, maybe all of the penalty yardage here. Bring up second down. So he's going to be just shy of picking up 5 yards, about 4.5.
So just like how Davis County started, essentially on their runs have been able to pick up some positive yardage just about every carry. This is essentially a team that does not pass very often, so hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of that tonight as Chase Johnson takes it up the middle for about 5-6 yards.
Yeah, I think he's going to be at the 30, just short of the 30. So that's going to be 3rd and about 7, 6. Let's see what the scoreboard will say, as I don't see it yet. I don't know if that's even on. It doesn't have the down or anything up there. I'm not sure if we're having issues with that particular deal. Again, we're working with the staff here at Central Lee to get the audio feed into their YouTube channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, welcome. Steve Serena, Cade Meyer here as Hawks come to the line.
There's some defensive linemen from Davis County rotating. There's a pitch out to Keegan, or Landon, I believe, and he's brought down after a gain of maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, I think these penalties killed Davis County and just killed us on that one, so now we're going to have to punt. As they only picked up about 3 yards. As Bo will come in to do the kicking duties.
Bo has got a booming leg. He sends those footballs sky high. Hopefully he could get some distance on this one too, as that one's up and away, fielded at the 35-yard line. Some room to work with.
Oh, there's a black in the back. There goes some Laundry. Yes. Who was that? They got him back. Oh, that was
might have been
Hayes that came up and got hit in the back. But they're going to back him up 10 yards for a little bit more Laundry. Refs already getting it dirty out here. Good thing it's not raining.
Yeah.
We're heading to Avenue O. So that'll back them up 10 yards. So hopefully this will start right off the bat.
Houston Schooley on the return. That was a pretty decent return. Had some room to work with, but didn't matter how far he went with that block in the back. He was going to be taken back. So now looks like they'll have it on the 34-yard line. Davis County will start their second drive of the night.
As the officials are having to switch sides here.
And it'll be trips right for Davis County. Another receiver on that far left end. Bravo in the background. Here's the snap. Another screen play. That's caught and brought down. That was number 9, Kason Young on the reception.
Bo, he threw off the blocker, fought off the blocker, and brought him down. That could have been a big one.
Yeah, that was
a good play by. That was a pickup of about 4.
That was a great job there by Bo, blowing through. As Davis County showing the pass here early tonight. They're only averaging about 11 passes. Trips left the snap. That one will be handed off, and a little miscommunication. I believe Will Carter actually hung on to that. Prevo wanted to take it out, but Will held on to it.
Yeah, it looked like Braden and Chase in there for the tackles.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 4 now for the Mustangs.
And now it's big time. This is a big down because they've got to stop them. They had some issues with them earlier without help from a penalty. So hopefully they can. The Hawks can stop them on this run. The D can tighten up. And it's like they're going to do trips left again.
Yeah, we'll see if Davis County will continue with that pass play or go back to the run. Here's the snap. It'll be a run up the middle. Carter takes a hold of it, and that is good for a first down. Looks like he was stopped at about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, they got him. Hawks started tackling him, but he just kept going.
Yeah, it looks like Davis County's really utilizing that option play as well.
Carter's not a small guy. He's 205. He's 6'2", 205.
Yeah, that's pretty big for a quarterback, especially in high school, as Carter will be in shotgun. Trips right this time. The Hawks defensive backs in position. The man in motion. Here's a snap. It's going to be a run out to the left. Jet sweep. And that's a nice carry there from, I believe that was number 21.
Blaine Meyer.
Yeah.
And it was Landon that made the tackle on that one. But they're picking up some chunks of yards here on us. They're getting 4 and 5 yards at a time. The only thing, again, that's really stopped that first drive was that penalty.
And this doesn't look like the dominating defense that we've seen the past 3 weeks from the Hawks. They look a little sluggish to start off tonight. Hopefully they can turn things around and knock the Mustangs back as the handoff, and Carter somehow stays up and
see who comes
stumbles
up.
his way forward.
And that was Landon Rudd on the tackle. Yeah, he was in an option situation, and a couple of Hawks met him right at the handoff point, but Carter was able to get out of there with it.
Yeah, and that
So we got about
Mustangs
2
are kinda
minutes.
struggling with that option. Prevost wants to take it out, and Carter's not really handing it off all the way to him, and that was almost a fumble right there. Lucky to hold on to it and gain positive yards. As there's a handoff up the middle, and essentially says
they got it. Let's see. We'll have to see. Let's see who's coming up.
Essentially has it.
Looks like Brayton comes out that fumble.
Wow, great job there. That is huge for the Hawks.
It looks like Bo is. I'm not sure if that was Bo. He's signaling something to the sideline. It was either Bo or Brayton that got that fumble.
That's a huge spot for the Hawks. Had Will hung on to that ball, I believe he would have had the first down, but instead it's Central East ball on their own 44-yard line, and a chance to strike first. Hopefully we can march down the field, as Bo Herdick's going to be way off over on that right side of the field. Caden Calfee under center, sends Grant in motion. It's a handoff. No.
Keeps it.
He keeps it, and he's going to be stopped.
No gain.
Push back. Nope.
It's like about 3 or 4 of the Mustangs, led by Cladrick Proctor, up there to make the tackle.
Central's offensive line kind of struggling to open up their holes.
Looks like he picked up about maybe a yard out of that deal. I think that was basically, he leaned forward at the last second. We got minute 34 left to go in the first period with no score so far.
Here's Calfee. Grant in motion once again. That'll be a handoff to Chase Johnson, who's met immediately, and he is not able to go very far. Pickup of about
another yard
and a half, maybe.
So it's going to be
set up 3rd and long.
3rd and about 8 from the looks of it, as Keegan comes out and Landon goes back in, brings in the play from the sideline.
Hawks will need to get something going here. Throw that down to Brayton Wyrick. That was great defense there by number 89, Braden Smith. Brayton Wyrick almost had it, kind of bobbled in his hands, but
yeah, Braden had it. And it looks like that. Yeah, okay. I can't see the numbers on these jerseys. That was 84 marked for. Oh no, that is number 89. It's hard to see through this glass that I'm looking through here because I have to stand just right so I can block off the light. As here comes the punt.
And Bo gets that one off a moving kick and already a flag out. As there's some green, he's still going.
Here comes.
And a chase out. No, he's still going. Oh my goodness, the Hawks, one man to beat. Bo Herdick not able to tackle him, but slowed him down. And finally the Hawks able to take him down at the 22-yard line. Man alive, that was a great run there by Houston Schooley. Yeah. The Hawks just looked.
Yeah, Ethan Bergman chased him down, but there's a flag down on the play. So let's see what the laundry's all about.
And they might have picked it up.
I don't know. I'm not sure what we got going on here, as we had a flag down, but
yeah, that flag was thrown immediately before the returner even had the ball.
So I'm not sure. Well, I guess, did they pick it up? I don't know what that was all about. Usually they come on and tell you.
Yeah.
20.4 seconds left to go, and they're great starting position now for the Mustangs.
And that'll be Carter. Will in shotgun, trips left. Here's the snap, handed off to Prevost, and Prevost is able to gain some ground. That was Chase Johnson on the tackle, but not before a 6 yard gain.
Yeah, it's like 5 yards on that pickup. As the Mustangs even the line is splitting, so they're going to let the clock run out here with 5 seconds left to go. No score, but the Mustangs are threatening. As we'll go to a quick commercial, this is Steve Serena and Cade Meyer live right here on Radio Keokuk and RadioKeokuk.com.
Whatever type of workout you do, they have you covered. Nutrition HQ in Quincy. They're a vitamin and supplement retail store that provides a support team dedicated to helping you meet your personal health and fitness goals. Located at 3712 Broadway Street in Quincy, Illinois. Visit their website at nutritionhqquincy.com. Also check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Best of luck to all Keokuk and Central Lee sports teams from your friends at Nutrition HQ in Quincy.
Don't be shy. Come talk with us about joining our family at River Hills Village. We're looking for compassionate RNs, LPNs, and CNAs. River Hills Village has those starting wages, shift differential, flexible scheduling, as well as tuition assistance, paid training, holiday pay, 401k plan, and paid time off. Apply online at riverhillsvillage.com. River Hills Village Retirement Community in Keokuk is an equal opportunity employer.
And welcome back, Steve Serena.
Doctor in Lee County, Dr.
Hit the button, but it didn't stop the commercials. Steve Serena, Cade Meyer back has flipped the field now, going the other direction, left to right, as we're looking at it for the Mustangs, as they're on the, looks like about the 17-yard line here of the Hawks.
Here's a snap. Carter is going to keep, no, it's Prevost with the ball. He's being pushed forward. That'll be good for a first down after a 7-yard pickup. Finally stopped at about the 9-yard line.
Looks like they got the back end of the ball sitting right on the 10-yard line, so it's first and goal. I guess that's, if you're going to have first and goal, that's the best place to be.
Yeah.
The longest you can get without the ability to get a first down.
Hopefully Central Lee can find a way to stiffen up and stop this run game from the Mustangs. Here's the snap. It's going to be that option again. This time Carter does hold on to it. That was Alan Bullen grabbing a hold of Carter's jersey, holding him back,
and then
before some other Hawks could come finish him off.
Yeah, it looked like Austin Moore in there on that one.
Still
for the
about
tackle.
a 5-yard gain. So Davis County on the verge of striking first here tonight, as the Hawks trying to move to 4-0 on the season. This is,
as the line is wide.
And there's a handoff.
And
he might be in.
Let's
he
see. I
is.
haven't seen. Did they signal out one? The ref on the side of the field where he went in didn't signal the other one. Clear across the other side, said touchdown. But either way, that honestly it was a touchdown with 10:53 to go here in the second period. So the Mustangs are going to strike first as they get set. Looks like they're going to go for two, perhaps. And they got Jace Jackson, I believe. Looks like, oh no, they're going to kick it. And it's going to be, I'm not sure, I don't have a 50. What number is that? 50. Okay.
Yeah,
that's going to be Landon Fetchko.
Here's the kick. That one up. Drilled. Oh my goodness, no good.
And Bo got somebody in there and knocked him down. I think trying to block that, he almost got to it. So with that, scored now 6-0 as the Mustangs strike first. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Steve Serena, Cade Meyer live from Central Lee High School.
Voted the best damn eye doctor in Lee County, Dr. R.J. Greenfield, a certified therapeutic optometrist that specializes in contact lenses, eye disease, and glaucoma. Dr. Greenfield's office works closely with eyewear representatives to provide the latest and greatest in both fashion and technology. Stop in and browse frames at 3341 Main in Keokuk or schedule an exam. Call 319-524-3892. Focusing your eye care on your lifestyle. Dr. R.J. Greenfield.
Wow, sorry, I turned my volume back up. Welcome back. Steve Serena, K. Meyer, live right at RadioKeokuk.com and on the Radio Keokuk app. Also, we're going through on the Central Lee School District YouTube site here, trying to work out some bugs. Hopefully everything's good as the Mustangs get set for the kick.
It's going to be Landon Fetcho once again, and if that extra point attempt was any indication, he's got quite the leg on him, and yeah, wow, that one sent back into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. Wow,
yeah, that's in Landon, about 3 yards deep in the end zone. That's something you don't see in high school.
No, he is just a junior.
To be able to kick, so if he keeps that up, he'll definitely be a D1 prospect somewhere.
Yeah. Now, Central Lee will start this drive on the 20-yard line. Our first two drives resulted in a punt, so hopefully we can get something going and answer back to that Davis County touchdown. That was Prevo on about a 5-yard run.
We'll get to start on the 20 now after the touchback.
And it's still Caden under center. He's going to pitch that one back to Grant. Grant tried to make a man miss, but that was number 22. There is no number 22 here on my roster.
I don't have one either.
But he was able to fly in there, help finish Grant off. And that one looks like picked about 1 yard there on the run.
Yeah, sometimes these teams, the away and home jerseys are different numbers for different players. So we might have the home jersey numbers. I mean, because like, for instance, for us, Troy Mullins has 1725. Hunter's son, he's a freshman, has 5451.
Here's Grant motion once again. There's a flag. And hopefully it's not another false start, but I imagine it will be.
Well, I don't know. We haven't seen a signal yet. Now we're going to get it. False start. I'm not sure what they're calling a false start. They do that. I'm not sure what is happening, but it's on the motion, and they've done that a lot this season to us.
Yeah.
With that, when we send somebody in motion, they throw the flag and send the officials to Avenue O Laundry in Fort Madison, Iowa.
That'll bring up about 2nd and 14 here. As no flags there that time. Caden Calfee trying to go around the outside edge.
Oh, that should be a flag. I mean, he drilled him into the ground 5 yards out of bounds. I mean, no, that was Corey. Was that Corey? That was Corey.
That was about as low of a tackle as you can get.
Yeah, Corey was upset by that because he had him, and they were almost to the bench, and the tackler slammed him to the ground, but no call by the ref. I guess they don't want to get. I guess they don't want to get their flags dirty on that one. That was that was definitely a misplay. Central Lee fans are not happy. Everybody up here in the booth shaking their head like, what was that?
Yeah, now that would have been a first down, but instead it's 3rd and 10 here for the Hawks. Play, it's going to be pitched out to Grant. He's going to have to make a couple guys miss, and he is thrown down by his jersey after about 3-yard gain maybe.
Yeah. You know, last year I think, and wasn't it against the Mustangs where Corey got drilled and they didn't toss the guy for, I mean, the linebacker lowered his head and went in and just took Corey out. And they did call targeting, but he should have been disqualified, and they didn't do it. So, I mean, that one right there was a blatant late tackle.
Hopefully, the Hawks can figure something out here on defense as and I think punt that goes off sideways.
And there's no call as they hit Bo. I guess there's not going to be. That was numbered. I can't see who that was, but I believe that was Braden Flockhart hit Bo after the kick. Apparently they're not going to call any roughing anything here tonight by the referees.
And And now that is going to set up Davis County with excellent field position on the Hawks' 32-yard line. With 9:21 to go here in the first half. Davis County up 6-0.
Yeah, the refs did not signal that it was that anybody got a hand on it. They got a big wide receiver out here, number 87, Jackson Grimm. He's 222 pounds, 6'4". He's a tight end, but he's split wide out.
There's a snap. It's going to be a pass, and that was fourth interception of the season.
Corey he's been doing that. He kind of hangs back.
Yeah.
He did that against 2 games ago. He was just kind of hanging back. He did that at Durant. He just kind of sits back and watches the quarterback, and that was actually I'm not sure who. It was number 17 in there at quarterback. I'm not sure who that is. I don't see a 17 on my program.
Corey showing us why he's one of the top-rated defensive backs in all of 2A. His 4th interception on the season in Game 4. That is pretty incredible.
And unfortunately, the only almost works is with horseshoes.
Yeah.
And cornhole, I think.
As Caden's going to cut back up to the middle. A couple guys flying in there making the tackle, but some positive yards here for the Hawks. About 6 yards. Hopefully we can get some momentum going. That was such a timely interception there from Corey. I mean, Davis County looked like they were just going to run it straight back into the end zone and extend their lead. Instead, the Hawks have a chance to strike back and even things up.
Yeah, they have a number 17 in the backfield, but I'm not sure who he is. He was a quarterback on that last one.
And Caden going to keep that one again around the outside edge. He's going to slide down after a nice 12-yard gain. Maybe a little bit more, as that'll bring up a first down here.
So is that our second first down? Or
I believe that. Yeah, I think that's
our second one of the game. As Chase comes out. Let's see who's in the backfield for Chase. Looks like Caden's going to be back there, empty backfield. Nope, he's under center.
I think Max.
Is that Max? Yeah, Max.
Yeah. And Caden once again will keep it, trying to get on the outside edge, cuts back up, and it's a little slow to get up, but he's taking quite the beating so far. He's ran the ball a majority of the night for Central E.
Yeah, good block by Keegan. Grant went in and he was blocking a guy, number 4. Who is that? Houston Schooley, and he fell down, and Grant put his hand out, and Houston just kind of slapped it away. And Grant trying to be sportsman about it, but apparently he doesn't. Number 4 doesn't want to be a sportsman tonight.
And there's a handoff to Grant. If he could break around the outside, he's going to have some green. He cuts up.
First down.
Nice run there. And that'll be good for a first down here for the Hawks, and they're creeping closer and closer to Davis County's half of the field.
A good pickup there on the 40. Looks like it's going to be right about the 45 of Central E with 7:20 left to go in the first half. We definitely need to get one in here before the first half ends.
Yeah, Davis County hanging on to that 6-0 lead. They scored on a 6-yard touchdown run a couple drives ago. Now it's time for the Hawks to answer back as
going to get a timeout by Davis County. So with that, we'll take a short break here as the Hawks on the move a little bit here. Let's hope they can keep it up. They're at their own 45 with about 7 minutes left to go. Steve Serena and Cade Meyer, we're live right here in Donaldson, Iowa at Central Lee High School. We'll be right back after this message.
Hinterland Dairy Farm in Donaldson, Iowa invites you to explore what fresh dairy really means. Their scenic farm, nestled in the beautiful southeast Iowa countryside, is home to more than 150 dairy cows that produce all the natural milk for a variety of cheeses, and their ice cream is made fresh right there on the farm. Guests are welcome in the on-farm store every Friday through Sunday, or visit their online store anytime at hinterlanddairy.com. Hinterland, where fresh isn't a slogan, it's a way of life.
All right, welcome back, Central Lee fans. Steve Serena, Cade Meyer live here as the timeout's about to end with your Central Lee Hawks on the move after an interception. Corey's 4th interception of the season. He almost had 3. Kind of wishes he had it. It was a close enough to think maybe he should have had it, and he thinks he should have had it, but it was a tough play. I remember watching that as we get set.
Yeah, now the Hawks finally with some momentum. They'll try to keep it up here after the timeout. And that's going to be Caden on the keep once again, and that one looks like it's about 4-yard gain. As Grant and Bo checking back in, Keegan and Braden Wyrick heading out. And the Hawks just 1 yard away from Davis County's side of the field. I believe that'd be the first time tonight that Central Lee would have it in enemy territory.
And my baseball softball broadcast partner just went in. That would be Reese Hayes.
And now it's like Grant in motion. It's going to be Chase Johnson on the carry. Yeah, that's going to be good for some nice yardage, about 6 yards there on the carry, about 5 or 6 yards, and that'll set up a 3rd and short here for the Hawks.
I've noticed one thing about the way the Mustangs are tackling. They're trying to strip the ball.
Yeah, I was just about to say that those are some great hands there by old Chase Johnson, not fumbling that ball because he got wrapped up, and then another guy went around, just started pounding on the ball. So great job there, holding on.
And that usually, if you don't get it, that usually will mess up your ability to tackle.
Yeah, and now pitch out to Grant. That's on the ground, and Davis can't. Oh no, Grant might have
forward.
That was a pitch forward.
I guess the referees are gonna. The line judge standing right there, and he pitched that forward, but I'm not sure. That's about the 3rd call by the referees that I had a question here tonight. I mean, they had some issues last night in volleyball, and tonight now. I don't know.
Caden's arm, you could see, extended forward.
Because Grant had to run forward to get it. He was pretty much even with Caden.
Yeah, now the nose of the football is sitting on the 50-yard line. Had the Hawks counted that as an incomplete pass, they might have gone for it. It was only 3rd and 1. But now, Davis County with the ball, and looks like Carter pulled that one out. Will Prevo met at the line of scrimmage, but Carter Will was able to hold out and pick up some positive yards.
Landon on the initial tackle, and Will Hayes in there to finish it off. Pickup of about 3.
5:15 left to go and counting here in the first half. It'd be huge for the Hawks to hold on and put up a defensive stand. You don't want Davis County going into the second half with a 2-possession lead, as Will in the shotgun to be handed up the middle. No, he's going to pull back out, and I believe that was Alan Bolin.
And I noticed that on both of them, before the ball snapped,
they're both
leaning forward. Yeah, they're both leaning forward, but no call by the referee for illegal motion.
And that's something that Central East coaches need to pay attention to. When you see that, you have to let the referee know, hey, could you look out for this? If they see it, then they'll be able to call it, but the referees are not looking for that right now.
Yeah, they're both leaning forward at before the snap. Yeah, there they go. Did it
That's
again.
A false start.
They did it again.
Carter is going to take this up. He's still going, and finally brought down at the 24-yard line. As Central Lee has got to figure out a way to stiffen things up. It's been a struggle here to bring Carter Will down, and he is a pretty big quarterback, like we said, 205 at 6'2", one of the bigger kids on the field, as he is running that option to perfection. And here we have a first down on the Hawks 25-yard line, and it will be up the middle. That will be almost a touchdown. No, touchdown saving tackle by, looks like Grant was in on that.
Yeah, Bulacek for the Mustangs. He's going to get right up there. It'll be 1st and goal, looks like, on the 1.
And we're going to get the clock moving here again. 3:35 left to go in the first half.
Well, they didn't do that little lean forward that time, but they did it 3 times in a row where they're actually leaning forward before the snap. You can go back, but you can't go forward.
Yeah.
So, or sideways.
A goal line stand for the Hawks.
Yeah,
they did it again. And they'll actually push back. Great job there from the Central Lee defensive line.
Well, they actually had 2 players with the ball trying to run. I'm not sure if that's a penalty or not. I don't know if that's illegal procedure or not. It's hard to say, but at least Central Lee got the stop on that. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 1 here as the clock continues to move with 2:55 left to go in the second period. Hawks down 6-0 with their backs against the wall now, backs against the goal line.
Yeah, trying to stop Davis County from going up 2 possessions. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout here from Davis County.
Yep, Davis County deciding to call a timeout. So with that, we're going to take a short break with the Hawks trailing and in some trouble of allowing another score. It's 6-0, the American Eye Care score here in Donaldson, Iowa, in favor of the Mustangs.
In the stands on game day and you're loading up. They're passing down nachos and peanuts, a foot long with extra everything too. The vendor, you might want to get a calorie counter app on that thing too. Apple Pay, now at Connection Bank. We've got this. Get started now at myconnectionbank.com. Member FDIC.
And welcome back, Steve Serena, Kate Meyer, live trail to nothing against the Mustangs. And it looks like the Mustangs here threatening again with 2nd down and goal from about the 1.5.
Essentially trying to desperately hold on here, make a goal line stand, as they do not want to go down 2 possessions into halftime. It's going to be Carter in the backfield along with Prevo.
And they did it again. Yep. They leaned forward.
And they're in.
They're going to get a touchdown, which should not have happened, but they're not calling that lean for some reason. I'm not sure what it is. And they're calling us for, I'm not sure what they're calling us for the motion call. I'm not sure what all that's about. The illegal motion calls, I don't know what they're saying that is, but they're definitely not calling the Mustangs for that backfield. Both of them, the quarterback and the back right behind them, are leaning forward before the snap.
So now we'll see. It looks like Davis County will try to go for 2 here, go up 14 points as Trips left, sends one in motion. Here's the snap, handed off up the middle, and Prevo's good. Wow.
And so that's makes it 14-0 now in favor of Davis County. As I think that's the first time, this is the first time Central Lee has ever come away behind, actually, in their first 3 games. They never trailed. As the receiving team for Central Lee is out there on the field already.
They'll have 2 minutes and 41 seconds here left in the first half to try to drive down the field and answer. But the way the offense has been moving down the field, that will be a tall task. As you probably see Landon Facho kicking off once again here for Davis County, and he has quite the leg on him. Sent it all the way to the end zone on his last kickoff.
In the air.
Yeah. He'll try to do
you gotta
Davis
be careful
County on all 4s.
You gotta be careful for an onside attempt right here.
Yeah.
Looks like Central Lee's got some hands, folks, up front.
And here's the kick. That one, more of a line drive to Ethan Bergman. He's going to run it up the middle and brought down around the neck. Wow, that's
at about the 37. It's a good job by Ethan. That came right to him, and that was ball was straight up and down.
Yeah.
As I'm not sure if that was an intentional try to kick it and make it hard to handle or what, but Hawks have a chance. 2:35 now. Let's see what the Hawks have in mind now. Chase Johnson in the backfield. Looks like we got Braden wide right.
Yeah, Grant in motion. There's a jump by Davis County.
They didn't come across the line.
Must not have, as Caden's going to keep that one up the middle for a gain of about 2.5 yards.
Yeah, in high school football, you can't cross that into the neutral zone at all if you're the defense. That's
from this view, it's hard to imagine that they didn't cross the play.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty egregious jump there.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just a little jump.
No. Now, second down and long here for the Hawks.
About
Clock
8.
Winding down. Grant in motion. Handed off to Chase, who is able to pick up some positive yardage. Hard to bring him down.
He's going to be close to a first down. I see they're going to stop the clock and look at this. Are we going to get a measurement? Nope, they're going to say first down. That's at the 46. It's about where we were last drive when things sort of fell apart.
Now, minute and 50 left. And dwindling here for Central Lee. They're going to need a big run or two if they want to have a chance at scoring.
Yeah, we still have all 3 of our timeouts left.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of expect after this play will dictate. There's back to
Here's a pass. And Caden Calfee flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw down. That's a catch.
Yes, it is.
Keegan D'Amico. A bit of a toe tap there.
And get out of bounds. Stop the clock.
That's good for a first down.
That's our deepest penetration into the Mustangs territory now. As he's there, we're at the 43-yard line of the Mustangs with 1:31 left to go.
It's a great job there by Caden Calfee, keeping composure. He was flushed out of the pocket, had 3 big dudes right on him, but he was able to throw out for a big gain here. And there's the pitch out to Grant. Made one miss. He's still going around this.
No landing on the field. All right, Hawks come back here and get that great pitch. Grant again.
Yeah.
I mean, that initial tackle attempt, that was, that's, again, I've said, this will be the 3rd time I've said that he's left some opposing teams. This time it's the Mustangs jockstraps on the field as he just made a little jump back and cut back into the pursuit and then took off. He was able to outrun everybody in the white jerseys tonight.
That's huge for the Hawks. That gives them some momentum here. We'll see if Taft can convert the field goal. It's up and through.
Wow. Good job by the Hawks to come back now. So it's going to be 14-7. Your American Eye Care score with 1:18 left to go here in the first half as the Hawks will get set to kick it off. Yeah, that was just, and Grant, he does this about every game.
Yeah, yeah, he is electrifying to watch, and it's hard to contain my excitement as his brother, probably blowing some eardrums out, but that was exactly what the Hawks needed. And now they'll have to stay stout here for the final minute and 18 seconds left of the first half. And they will get the ball to start off the second half. So if best case scenario by a couple minutes into the third quarter, this could be a tie ball game, but we'll see.
This will be the second kick off by Gage tonight as they started the game kicking off. Let's see if
I imagine they'll want to try to keep it out of the hands of Houston Schooley, who's had a couple nice returns, including that punt return that he almost took it to the house.
Yeah. And we'll have to see what Gage is going to do, what Coach Dodds has in mind here. I mean, there's a big hole right in the middle.
Yeah. Be a good spot to put it.
Keep an eye out for that. You might get a onside kick. That one's going way back.
Kick. Wow. All the way back to the 10-yard line, and Schooley will get it. And Bo misses on the first tackle. Landon brings him down there. And the Hawks crowd back into this game.
And I'm not sure Schooley isn't hurt.
Oh, no.
He's getting up. Yeah. That was a good job by Bo to hit him first.
Yeah.
And get him, not let him get up to speed, as they say. Minute 13 left to go, and they're way back. They're on what, about the 13?
Yeah, looks like it. And we say this just about every week, but Landon Lowenberg, he might be the best tackler on this team. Not the biggest guy, but he has the best tackling form. Not many people are able to get around him. As we'll see if Davis County will try to take a shot downfield here. A minute 13 left in the first half. It's going to be Carter and shotgun. Hands up the middle. That's Prevo. He picks up about 5-6 yards. Looks like 6.
Not sure if that's Landon that caught him. Yeah, Landon Rudd in there that met him, got him around the feet first. But he's still able to pick up about 7 yards. Clock is running. I'm not sure what I think the Mustangs might be settling for. Let's just move the ball, see what happens, and we can go in with the 14-7 lead. There's 45 seconds on the clock and running.
The Hawks defensive backs have to stay alert. Can't let anyone behind them.
Wow.
Carter's going to take that out of the hands of his running back, who's met in the backfield and pulls it out, able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, a whole host of black jerseys over there. Let's see, I think, trying to see who that was. Looked like Landon in there on the tackle.
First down, Mustangs.
And Mustangs might be.
I think there's 20 seconds left to go and 22 on the clock, on the play clock. So I have a feeling they're just going to let that run out, or they're going to try something right with no time left. No, they're not even bringing a huddle. 10 seconds. I think that's going to be about it for the first half. I know I see a couple of linemen like, oh man, why aren't we going for this? We had time, but they're going to let the clock run out. So your American Eye Care score at the end of the first half. Central lead down 14-7 with a great run by Grant. I started to say Cade. So used to saying Cade Meyer, I almost said, but no, great run by Grant Meyer. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back with a quick update on what the first half held for us, and we'll be back after this couple of messages. Steve Serena, Cade Meyer, live from Central Lee High School.
You can trust Philp Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual will take care of you today and tomorrow. Serving you is our specialty because we make your needs our priority. Get coverage from the people you know will be there when you need them most. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust them tomorrow. Contact Christine, Tara, or Kyle, your local Grinnell Mutual agents at Philp Insurance Agency in Donaldson today. Trust them tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
You know how when you look better, you feel better? It's the same for your car, darling. Recount Auto Body in Fort Madison understands how driving a vehicle that looks tired can make you feel like staying home. Let Recount give your car, boat, truck, classic car, or motorcycle the makeover it deserves. They work with most insurance, and with 30 years of experience, they'll get you back on the road feeling and looking like new. Recount Auto Body, 4902 Avenue O, Fort Madison. Find them on Facebook.
All right, welcome back, Central Lee fans.
Madison is your one-stop.
Live, as I didn't hit the button right again, from Central Lee High School as your Hawks. We're down 14-0 with about a little over 2 minutes left to go in the first half. And Grant Meyer doing what he does best, making the defense, faking them out of their jock straps on that. He made a great, took off down the right side, took up, jumped back in towards the pursuit, found a hole and took off, and there was no catching him. He picked up some blocking down that right side. So the Hawks end up coming away with only down by 7 here as we get set for the halftime show by the Central Lee Band. The Mustangs and their running offense, they were able to power in and pick up a couple of touchdowns by the run, and we've had one fumble, we've had an interception, 2 fumbles, one recovered by Central Lee and one recovered by the Mustangs tonight. So second half is going to be interesting. We'll have to see what Coach Dodds has to say about what he's going to do about slowing them down. I mean, they're doing the same thing to us as what we do to other teams. And so with that, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in we'll be back in probably about 10 minutes or so to get started for the second half right here. And those of you on YouTube, welcome. This is the Radio Keokuk audio, Cade Meyer and I, and we're working this out. We've still got some stuff to do and a few little adjustments to make, so bear with us. Hopefully we'll get this set right. Steve Serena, live right here on RadioKeokuk.com and the Radio Keokuk app and Central Lee School District YouTube.
Stage 2 Consignment in Fort Madison is your one-stop shop for all your family's clothing needs and so much more. Sports and athletic wear, dress and casual wear for ladies, men, and children. Plus home decor. We got it all at a price you'll love. Stage 2, 816 Avenue G in Fort Madison.
I'm Phyllis, owner of Stage 2. For 36 years, Stage 2 has proudly blessed our surrounding communities with affordable clothing and home goods. Thank you.
Now to the papers that have provided you your local community and county news for over 150 years.
Greenwell Family Dentistry. They're really nice. Everyone there is my friend. They take care of my teeth also. When I clean my teeth, it makes a buzzy noise. Everyone smiles at me, and I smile back at them. I love Greenwell Family Dentistry. You should too. They're the best dentists around. Call them today, 524-2728. My teeth are oh so white.
Hey, do you know how amazing the doctors are at Critchell Animal Hospital?
Pretty sure I do.
Yeah, but do you know?
Do I know they provide the best animal care in the tri-state area? Do I know they have an 85-plus year history of babying your babies? Yes, I do know that.
But do you know that they have a reputation of babying your babies?
Just said that.
But do you also know that Louise, Anthony, and Lisa are here for you 24/7? Go to Critchell Animal Hospital for all your four-legged family needs. 1912 Main Street. Critchell Animal Hospital. They baby your babies.
Get ready for more. Introducing Hy-Vee Plus. Get a Hy-Vee Plus premium membership for just $99 a year and get fuel savings every time you shop in-store and online. Plus, exclusive deals and offers every month. Plus, you can call our Redline hotline day or night for anything you need. Plus, free online delivery and free express pickup. Plus, a personal online shopper. With Hy-Vee Plus, our plus equals more. Sign up today. Some restrictions apply.
Dirty laundry. We all have it. Sometimes it seems to multiply overnight while everyone cool air, TVs, free Wi-Fi, and get your laundry under control in one visit. Save even more time with their drop-off wash, dry, fold service. Avenue O Laundry in Fort Madison. Find them on Facebook.
The City of Keokuk's South 18th Street is now officially the Road of Honor. But we still have a road to go to succeed in completing the rebuilding of this important path to the National Cemetery. Keokuk is honored to be home to Iowa's only national cemetery. More than 6,000 U.S. service men and women lie at rest in these dignified, beautiful grounds. The Road of Honor Committee is committed to making the path to their final resting place just as dignified. Contact the City of Keokuk to learn how you can help today.
It shouldn't take your roof disappearing in a matter of seconds to find out who you can count on. It shouldn't take 4 days with no power, water, or communication to find out who your friends are. It shouldn't take the worst to bring out our best, but sometimes it does, and that's the silver lining. To find out more about West Bend Mutual Insurance and the silver lining, contact LJ Insurance in Keokuk and Fort Madison at 319-524-4223.
Life is full of surprises. That's why Quincy Medical Group Keokuk offers QMG Now Urgent Care. With QMG Now, you have access to medical care without an appointment, and we welcome the unexpected, from illness, injury, or a new health concern. And we have lab and x-ray services on site to save you time. QMG Now Urgent Care is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at our QMG Keokuk Clinic. To learn more, visit quincymedgroup.com/QMGNow.
The silent killer, high blood pressure, or hypertension usually has no symptoms. There's only one way to know if you have high blood pressure. Have your healthcare provider measure it. They can diagnose and come up with a treatment plan that's right for you. You can make lifestyle changes to decrease your risk of hypertension. Get at least 150 minutes of physical activity each week. Don't smoke. Eat a healthy diet. Limit salt and alcohol. Maintain a healthy weight and manage your stress. Great River Health. Right place, right care, right here.
Holmorgan Hauling, a staple of Keokuk, is your locally family-owned refuse and hauling service. Established in 1974, service is what they sell. Not only commercial and industrial services, but residential as well. Warm weather means purging, and Holmorgan's Hauling makes it easy to get rid of those unwanted items. Reliable, friendly, experienced service is what Holmorgan Hauling is all about. To learn more, follow them on Facebook or give Holmorgan's Hauling a call today at 319-524-1674.
Bro, what do you call it when it's before the butt crack of dawn?
Dude, quit your whining. We're about to get a sweet load of fresh caught fish, and customers are counting them.
You gonna smoke us?
Bro, Cephas, you know I don't do that stuff.
I mean the fish.
Oh, yeah. Folks love our smoked catfish, buffalo fish, and of course, all our other things we offer like shrimp, winky beef, and Hinterland dairy cheeses. AFAB Fisheries on Peach Orchard Road in Montrose. Find them on Facebook.
Summer's almost over, so it's time for the American Eye Care Back to School sale. American Eye Care knows back to school time can be expensive, so they're having a sale. For a limited time, take 40% off a complete pair of glasses. Need contacts and glasses? Buy a year's supply of contacts and receive 50% off glasses. This deal isn't just for kids. Anyone can take advantage of the sale through September 30th. No other insurance or discounts apply. Come see us at American Eye Care in Burlington, Port Madison, Keokuk, and Mount Pleasant, and see life better.
Woohoo! Central Lee Sports is back. Remember to listen to Central Lee Sports stream live on RadioKeokuk.com. Primrose Plantations is a proud supporter and sponsor of all Central Lee sports. Today's Central Lee Defensive Player of the Game is sponsored by Primrose Plantations, located at 1748 Primrose Road in Donaldson, Iowa. Primrose Plantations continues to support all Central Lee teams, coaches, players, and fans. Go Hawks!
Central Lee Hawk football and volleyball is back. This important message is from Bob Golly and his staff at GG Partners LLC, located in Montrose, Iowa. Show your Central Lee school spirit and support by listening to the Central Lee Hawk games live online at RadioKeokuk.com and on the Radio Keokuk app. Simply click on Central Lee Athletics. GG Partners is a proud sponsor, supporter, and fan of all Central Lee Hawk teams in Radio Keokuk. GG Partners LLC proudly proclaims, Go Hawks!
Whatever type of workout you do, they have you covered. Nutrition HQ in Quincy. We're a vitamin and supplement retail store that provides a support team dedicated to helping you meet your personal health and fitness goals. Located at 3712 Broadway Street in Quincy, Illinois. Visit their website at nutritionhqquincy.com. Also check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Best of luck to all Keokuk and Central Lee sports teams from your friends at Nutrition HQ in Quincy.
Don't be shy. Come talk with us about joining our family at River Hills Village. We're looking for compassionate RNs, LPNs, and CNAs. River Hills Village has those starting wages, shift differential, flexible scheduling, as well as tuition assistance, paid training, holiday pay, 401k plan, and paid time off. Apply online at riverhillsvillage.com. River Hills Village Retirement Community in Keokuk is an equal opportunity employer.
Voted the best damn eye doctor in Lee County, Dr. R.J. Greenfield, a certified therapeutic optometrist that specializes in contact lenses, eye disease, and glaucoma. Dr. Greenfield's office works closely with eyewear representatives to provide the latest and greatest in both fashion and technology. Stop in and browse frames at 3341 Main in Keokuk or schedule an exam. Call 319-524-3892. Focusing your eye care on your lifestyle. Dr. R.J. Greenfield.
Hinterland Dairy Farm in Donaldson, Iowa invites you to explore what fresh dairy really means. Their scenic farm, nestled in the beautiful southeast Iowa countryside, is home to more than 150 dairy cows that produce all the natural milk for a variety of cheeses, and their ice cream is made fresh right there on the farm. Guests are welcome in the on-farm store every Friday through Sunday, or visit their online store anytime at hinterlanddairy.com. Hinterland, where fresh isn't a slogan, it's a way of life.
In the stands on game day and you're loading up. They're passing down nachos and peanuts, a foot long with extra everything too. The vendor yells back,
At $32.50.
but instead of passing down the cash, you send down your iPhone. You've got your Connection Bank card on Apple Pay, so you can pay using your phone. You might want to get a calorie counter app on that thing too. Apple Pay, now at Connection Bank. We've got this. Get started now at myconnectionbank.com. Member FDIC.
You can trust Philp Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual will take care of you today and tomorrow. Serving you is our specialty because we make your needs our priority. Get coverage from the people you know will be there when you need them most. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust them tomorrow. Contact Christine, Tara, or Kyle, your local Grinnell Mutual agents at Philp Insurance Agency in Donaldson today. Trust them tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
You know how when you look better, you feel better? It's the same for your car, darling. Recount Auto Body in Fort Madison understands how driving a vehicle that looks tired can make you feel like staying home. Let Recount give your car, boat, truck, classic car, or motorcycle the makeover it deserves. They work with most insurance, and with 30 years of experience, they'll get you back on the road feeling and looking like new. Recount Auto Body, 4902 Avenue O, Fort Madison. Find them on Facebook.
Stage 2 Consignment in Fort Madison is your one-stop shop for all your family's clothing needs and so much more. Sports and athletic wear, dress and casual wear for ladies, men, and children. Plus home decor. We got it all at a price you'll love. Stage 2, 816 Avenue G in Fort Madison.
I'm Phyllis, owner of Stage 2. For 36 years, Stage 2 has proudly blessed our surrounding communities with affordable clothing and home goods. Thank you for your continued support.
And thank you, Phyllis, for sponsoring our Stage 2 Consignment Shop Player of the Game here for Central Lee. Volleyball and football, by the way. Oh, for those of you watching on YouTube, if you're wondering why he had some band, then he didn't have any band, we're concerned about some possibility of the potential of some copyright violations and other stuff going on with YouTube and everything else. So rather than risk it, we just went ahead and decided to err on the side of caution here as Chris Brewer. I think he made a great decision on that one to just kind of go ahead and put the commercials back on. But you'll get the live feed here. As you can tell, Cade Meyer and I live, RadioKeokuk.com. And the Radio Keokuk app available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. And your American Eye Care halftime score here is they want you to see life better. And you can go to AmericanEyeCare.com to set up your next appointment. Is 14-7. Hawks trailing. This is the first game they've trailed in this season at all, period. So they're going to get the ball here on the kickoff as they deferred the first half.
We'll see how they can handle coming from behind here tonight, as I did get a chance to talk to Coach Tyler Bryant right before I came back up here to the booth, and he also noticed that the Davis County quarterback and running back is taking that early jump on the snap, so hopefully that's something that he can alert the officials to and we can get that shut down. But Central Lee will have to step it up here on offense.
Oh yeah.
We're aided by an explosive run by Grant there right before the end of the first half. Was able to cut in and make this a one-score ball game.
Now Landon Fetcho, he's spotted the ball on the other hash mark. He's been putting it on the right one. Now he's on the left one here.
See, that one's deep and fielded at the one. Bobbled by Landon Lowenberg, and he makes one miss, still going. And now he's going to be driven back. Looks like he got to about the 10-yard line as Davis County, for some reason, won't get off of him.
Yeah, they think they had the ball. That's what it was. So the Mustang who tackled him, let's see who that was. That was, I believe, Jordan Twett, the number 61. And I think he thought he had possession of the ball, but simultaneous possession goes to the offense.
And Central Lee probably would have been better off letting that ball roll into the end zone for a touchback, but instead they'll be pinned back here on their own 10-yard line.
Well, in the favor of Central Lee, they don't usually get kicks back there. Here comes the run up the middle.
Caden Calfee pulls back on the handoff once again for gain of about 3, maybe 4.
See where they spot the ball. Yeah, I mean, we don't, high school players don't usually see kicks. Oh, well, I mean, if you get into the bigger cities, of course, you're going to see that and deal with it all the time. But this is the first time that I can remember we've had a kicker that can kick it that far.
Definitely hard to gauge where you're at on the field when you're trying to focus on catching that ball. You can kind of see Landon trying to judge where he's at. That's why he fumbled that ball around a little bit as Grant's in motion, handoff up the middle. Chase Johnson, that's good for a first down.
Yes.
Spotted about the 22-yard line.
Good job by Chase. He took a couple, 3 of the white jerseys, white uniforms to pull him down.
It looks like the Hawks are now finally being able to wear out this defensive line of Davis County.
Yeah,
we mentioned earlier, there's not a whole lot of depth on that Davis County sideline. So it was just a matter of time before Central Lee would be able to start breaking through some holes.
And we'll see if they can keep it up.
As Keegan D'Amico in motion, Caden Calfee fumbles the ball, and Davis County has it.
I think, Davis County has it. Number 33, Brett Prevost, comes up with it. And that's an inopportune thing right there, as the Hawks look like they were moving. And now all of a sudden, ball is stripped. And that's what Davis County is doing. They're tackling and trying to strip the ball away from Central Lee. The only problem with that, if you're lucky and if you get it right, you get a fumble. But if you're grabbing for the ball, just like Grant, you're going to get a big run.
And here's the Mustangs offense out for the first drive of the second half.
And they did it again. Back is leaning forward. He moved, actually.
Yeah, Prevost driven up the field now, and that'll be,
I don't know.
8-yard gain, 7 to 8 yards.
I mean, the referees are just letting that go. I think that's atrocious, but a couple of the plays, I was talking to a couple of the other folks up here in the booth, and a couple of plays that we got called for false start, it was the lineman that moved.
Okay.
So, but let's see if they go and lean forward again, as nope, they didn't really do it.
Kind of had a little flinch there from the quarterback, but handed off to Prevost, who stumbles forward. Looks like it might be good for the first down.
Let's see. Nope.
Call him short,
Be third down and about half a yard. As I think we're going to call for a measurement here. Can't tell exactly where it is. The referees are going to bring the chains out, and let's see what we get here. I hate to be critical of the referees, but you know, when you're blatantly leaning forward and moving before the snap, and it's the QB and the back both doing it at the same time. I don't know. Let's see where they do. They're going to pull the chain out now, and it looks like it's going to be first down by half the ball. I think. Yep, first down by about half the ball.
The Hawks are going to have to stiffen up here once again.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice to keep this a one-possession game.
And they stopped the clock for that with 9:51, so as soon as the chains are spotted, they'll wind the clock. Here it goes. Now, Central Lee has got to stop them here.
It'll be Carter Will and shotgun, Prevost behind him.
And he moved again.
And Carter's going to keep that one. Somehow breaks the first tackle. He's still going. And finally brought down. Looks like
about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, close to it.
There was a bunch of Central Lee Hawks that had the opportunity to tackle him, and they just could not get a good grip. They didn't really wrap him up, as they had him stopped, but it was just he just ran into the back of his. I think he ran into the back of Prevost and just didn't, and then spun off.
So here we go, second down. Davis County inching in, and Carter is going to end up. No, he did in fact hand it off. That was number 3.
Bulacek.
And he's brought back, and Davis County will now have a third and
about 7.
Yeah,
maybe 6.5, 7 yards, which is good. That's the way we need to send them back. Back them up. But I mean, they're going to be in field goal range for easily. Their kicker has got a leg, but he did shank that extra point earlier in the game.
We'll see if the Mustangs keep it on the ground. Here's a man in motion, hand it off, trying to bounce around the outside, cuts back in, and brought down by Chase Johnson. Looks like he's a couple yards shy of the first down, so that'll bring up.
Let's see what
4th down.
Let's see what the Mustangs decide to do. It's 4th and a long 2, maybe 3.
I think they're going to stay out here.
Yeah, looks like they're going to call a play.
Carter Will
runs
to the sideline to get that play. Now a big spot here for the Hawks.
This could be a big momentum shift right here if the Hawks can stop them right here for 4th and.
This is the most important play of the game so far tonight. 4th and 2 for Davis County. Here's a snap. And
came in. He took
a was short. Turnover on downs. Let's see the official call.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah, for 1st and goal. Good job, Hawks. I think that Will wanted to hand that off to Primo, and Brayton Schneider just came through and blew that one up. I think Will, he had the ball, he had to pull it back, and there were just too many other Hawks right there to stop him. He did manage to pick up a yard, but great defensive stand by the Central Lee Hawks. Now, got a long way to march.
Around 96 yards here, as I mean, those are the plays that good teams make. Those are the stands that playoff teams go through, and the Hawks showing some grit right there. And they're still in this game. Yeah,
referees are having a meeting. I'm not sure what's going on here. The clock stopped with 7:32. The refs are out there talking about something. I'm not sure what it is. Spotted the ball. I'm not sure. They had 3 refs over the ball. The head ref, the white hat, and then he goes over and talks to the side judge. So I'm not sure. Now they're saying it's. I guess now they got it all figured out.
They were questioning whether it really was a turnover on downs. Davis County's coaches pretty irate over there on the sideline, it looks like.
Well, they didn't make the first down. As now they're gonna. Everybody comes up to the line, but the Davis County head coach is out there.
At some point, that's got to be a penalty. I mean, you can't just stay out there on the field.
Yeah, that's delay a game. I mean, that's ridiculous. You want to talk about it, but you know what? Head coach Brian Skaggs, I'm not sure if that's him or not. It could be Shane Blake, David Milder, or Todd White, but
he's clearly short.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
Well,
I'm not sure what that was all about.
Well, long field ahead here for the Hawks, as it'll be Chase Johnson running up the gut, picks up some nice yardage there. Looks like he stopped around the
10.
10, yeah, that's what.
Around the 10-yard line. I see bodies going everywhere.
And the Hawks, I want to see Caden Calfee start handing it off more to Chase Johnson. I mean, Chase, every time he's touched the ball, he's picked up at least 5 yards. He is not an easy guy to bring down.
No,
I got to keep pounding it up the middle with Chase.
Yeah, he'll worry about it.
Then you could throw those little outside pitches once the defense gets tired. As Caden's going to keep it again.
Let's see, where is he? He's in a pile of all kinds of bodies. I think he's going to be close, if not get the first down. Let's see where the refs end up spotting the ball.
Looks like they're going to call him
close. Might be first down. Let's see.
Yeah, they're going to say third down.
They're going to say third down, just short. I might take him. If I was Coach Dodds, I might ask for a measurement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can get any closer. That third down marker is right next to the first down marker.
Let's see what.
Big third down.
A lot of times in this situation, it's just a quarterback sneak. Nope, they're going to hand it. No, where is he? I don't see a Chase. I think Caden kept it.
Yeah. And that will be good for a first down.
Yeah.
And man alive, I really want Caden to hand it off to Chase. I mean, Chase is bulldozing his way through this defensive line. They are struggling to bring him down.
Yeah, 5. He's getting at 4 to 5, 6. That was a 7-yard gain, that last one.
Yeah,
for him. Just keep pounding it up the middle against them and wear them out, because I think they're all got their hands on their hips now.
Yeah, they're getting tired. And now first down here from the Hawks 15-yard line.
Oh man,
false start.
Yeah, that was I'm not sure who it was, and somewhere in the interior I saw some arms moving. I don't know if that was Brayton with the ball or the right guard.
Brayton kind of snapped it and then pulled it back down towards the ground.
You never do that. If you're center, for all you young kids out there listening, if you are the center and you snap it and you don't pull it back down, if it's too quick, just keep going. Just keep going. You're better off taking a 1 yard gain or no gain than 5 yards backwards.
So now it's 1st and 15 from their own 10-yard line. The man in motion pitched out. That's Landon. Cuts up, and he's brought down. A great tackle there by number 20, Owen Bell. It looked like Landon was going to pick up.
He got about 7 out of that deal.
Looked like Landon was going to break it out for even more, but out of nowhere, Owen Bell flew in there and brought him down. But still a nice run, and Hawks.
Here comes Chase back in.
Momentum.
Chase coming back in. Let's see.
Looks like Max heading out. Looks like Max is almost like a body double out there. They look
they're big
just
guys.
alike.
I think Max is going to come into his own next year.
Oh, yeah. Now 2nd and 8 here for the Hawks. Grant in motion, handed up the middle. Chase Johnson backs right outside and making men slip off him, but he is just beyond. Excuse me.
Just got across about a yard.
It's going to bring up 3rd down.
As
it's a big 3rd down here for Central E. As they're trying to.
Evan Fogarty started in, then came back off. Now, oh no, that's not him. That's Max now. He's going to head in with the play, and looks like we're going to get a timeout, a referee's timeout.
Not sure. It's something to do with Chase Johnson.
Chase Johnson. I don't know. He's dropping stuff. I don't know if he lost something, but
might be a mouth guard. I don't.
He had something in a towel, and they were doing something. It fell out, so he's going to come to the sideline. Max is in. I think that was going to happen anyway, and. No, maybe there's some equipment issues with Chase.
Kind of looks like they're messing around with his belt, but here we go.
Yeah.
Hawks have 2 on the right-hand side, and that play is
a flag. And I think we got a some Avenue laundry time and a false start. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Not what we want to see at this point.
Sure, what they're calling it on. I mean, that's like the 5th or 6th false start, and. Now it's going to be 3rd and even longer here for Central E.
Yeah, the Avenue O Laundry, they're located at 4502 Avenue O in the Plaza Strip Mall. They're going to be busy again.
Oh, yeah.
As now Bo's coming in.
It's like 3rd and 12 here for the Hawks. 3:55 and counting.
Let's see.
Here in the 3rd quarter, the Mustangs up 14-7.
Well, let's see what Coach Dodge has in store for the play here.
Here's a snap, drops back to pass. Caden flushed out, heading right-hand side. That one was cracked off, and then Grant with a diving effort almost got it off the deflection.
Yeah.
But it'll be a 4th down here, and the punt team comes on for Central E.
Whatever they're calling on us for motion must be very minor, but apparently it's not.
They are not calling it.
They're not calling it on. They're not calling the movement on Davis County by the QB and the back. Maybe the QB can get away with it, but the back, they're leaning forward. And I think the reason why is he's standing right behind the quarterback, and maybe I know the lineman can't see him.
And here's the punt. Ooh.
Psych.
That one kind of a side
roll. Yep, there we go.
Nice Central E bounce. And
Ethan helping it.
That'll be touchdown at the 46-yard line. So the Davis County Mustangs will take over on Central E territory.
Yeah, Ethan Bergman trying to get a creative breeze, I guess, with his hands and make it roll more. But Hawks, at least they made that defensive stop. That's big. They shut down the Mustangs inside the 5-yard line.
And now we'll have to come out and stop them again here. Got to keep this a 1-possession game as we're inching towards crunch time here. 3:26 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And it looks like we're going to have trips right here for the Mustangs. And Carter Will sends a man in motion. Here's the snap. Handed off.
Good job, Landon, to send it now. That was a reverse, and the pitch between the two backs, between the back and the wide receiver for for the Mustangs. That was just double completely, and Landon was right there. And he jumps on it, so we're going to take over on their 45-yard line. That's a big break.
This has got to be the spot where Central Lee capitalizes. I mean, they now have pretty good field position and some momentum working for them. Be huge to be able to punch a score in and tie this ball game up before the fourth quarter.
Yes, it would be.
Caden under center, sends Landon in motion. It's going to be a pass play. Caden lofts it up in the air. Oh, just out of his reach.
Oh, Will Hayes, just out of his reach.
So close there. As Will Hayes,
Will Hayes,
nice route.
Bo running crossing route out there from the. But I know the Mustangs were on that one, but Will had gotten away.
Yeah,
and Will is.
He was in possession or in position to make a nice catch, but that one just half a yard outside of his reach.
Yeah, Will's 6'5", so it's kind of tough to overthrow Will.
Now, 2nd and 10 here for Central Lee. Grant in motion. It's going to be Caden on the keep, spins out of a tackle, heads up field for about 3 yards. Yeah. And once again, 3rd down coming up for the Hawks.
3rd and 6.
And we'll see.
Reese Hayes coming in and Will Hayes going out. They're not related, folks. So I asked that early on. I asked that a couple years ago when I saw that. Critter Hayes, the basketball coach, men's basketball coach here at Central Lee, is Reese's dad.
And Grant in motion. It's going to be before being taken out of bounds. What a run there by Chase. That middle was all clogged up, so he just bounced around the outside. What a run.
Good job of wailing off the pursuit by the Hawks on that one. He's going to go down about the 35-yard line now, or 25-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. 26-yard line of the Mustangs. 2:24 left to go.
This has got to be where the Hawks capitalize. I mean, this is a great drive after that fumble recovery. And a score here, and they'd have all the momentum in the world. Grant in motion. A fake pitch rolls out.
He's got it.
He could run it. Oh, man, he stumbles. He's going to lose yards.
Oh, does he hurt? I think he might have hurt himself. Looks like he put his ankle down, and I'm not sure if he twisted a leg or an ankle, knee. I mean, he went down and did not get up. Now he's on the ground. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a short break. Wow, this coaching staff attends to Caden. It's 2:14 left to go. Hawks moving the ball here in the 3rd period, down 14-7. Steve Serena and Cade Meyer live on RadioKeokuk.com, and the Radio Keokuk app, and also on the Central East School District YouTube.
At Southern Iowa Insurance, we recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. We wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow. Contact April, Brittany, or Abby, your Southern Iowa Insurance agent at 319-837-6421 today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And welcome back, folks. As Caden got up and walked off, I think it was, let's see if he's going to get looked at. Not sure if it was an ankle or whatever, but Corey Jones now, very capable. He was the quarterback last year. And getting some, we got some stuff going on here trying to get, Cade can't hear me. The microphone, or the headphone on this thing has got a bad plug. If you don't get it right, it doesn't want to work. Here we go.
Oh, what is... Whoa, that's a flag. That is...
There comes the flag. There comes the flag. That's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Unfortunately, that's after the play, so that's a dead ball foul. Let's see.
Oh, no!
We're going to... They're calling it games. Are you kidding?
Terrible.
Are you kidding me? Austin Moore got waylaid by the guy. That's a terrible call. I'm not, I hate to pick on refs, but they've been doing a really good job so far until now. These guys, this is terrible. That's terrible because, I mean, he just waylaid Austin there. Austin just kind of pushed him, trying to get away from him.
That is.
I mean, I'm not sure.
A key player for the Hawks now.
Yeah. And did they disqualify him, or did the coach just take him out?
Like it. He's walking out.
No, maybe coach took him out.
Oh, man.
I think coach might have taken him out for a play or two here.
Wow, that is.
I didn't see any of the.
Oh man, missed opportunity there. I mean.
They're gonna walk 5-yard off. They called a false start or whatever on Central Lee.
Man. I mean, that was egregious. That
was terrible by the. I'm not sure about the refs here tonight. I mean, I hate to pick on them. I was a basketball ref for a long time, and I got ripped all the time. As Corey's going to fake it, cut back.
Oh, he's still going. Oh, no, he's brought down.
No, he never was down.
Oh,
he was never down. He was on top of the players, and the ref. Quick whistle there, folks. That cost us. Yeah, Corey's able to pick up about 5 yards, maybe 4 yards.
Third down, Central Lee.
Man, this was such a promising drive
Yeah.
for the Hawks, and now they're facing 3rd and long. As the Hawks need a big play here. As
Bow going wide.
Will be under center. Here's the snap. Pitch out to Keegan. He's got some room to work
in the corner.
And he's brought down, looks like about the 17-yard line, or
let's see where the referee.
The 18.
Let's see where the referee spots the ball because he was thrown out of bounds. And we had a bunch of flags on that last play and some Avenue O laundry there. As the referee's standing at the 18, now what?
Come on.
Now what are they doing?
Come on.
They're going to call holding?
This is
ridiculous. Yes, it is. I don't know. This is terrible. With the referees constantly. I mean, they're just not. I don't know.
They're killing this drive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Well, they've not been calling the false start on the Mustangs at all tonight. They've called everything in the sun on false starts on us. But
now a 3rd and even longer here for Central Lee. Corey drops back. He's got some pressure. He's going to throw down
and
short.
He had Grant wide open.
And now Corey, it's like he's hurt. His arm's dangling, and be a 4th down here.
Anyway, let's see what. I didn't see what happened to Corey as I was looking upfield, so I don't know what happened with that. If he fell wrong or whatever. Let's see. We're going to punt. Bo's in there.
And the Hawks looking to the sideline. I don't think they've got the play call yet.
As Caden's coming back in.
Wow. Well, let's see if the Hawks decide to go for it.
He looks like he's moving okay. He might have just had to put his foot down wrong, a little tweak.
This is a 2nd and very long here.
4th and long.
Or 4th, yeah, excuse me. And here's a throw down to Grant. It's pass interference!
Yeah, no call. Man, he's refs. That was, he ran the receiver. The defensive back ran right in front of Grant and took him out. I mean, he just picked him. Whatever.
If you are watching on the broadcast or on the YouTube, just rewind this whole drive. And
this has not been good.
This is just ridiculous.
Yeah. So it looks like Braden Wyrick's back is in for Corey. They're still working on Corey's left shoulder, it looks like. Sure, he came down wrong on that pass.
Now a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Davis County up 14-7. It'll be Carter handing off up the middle. And
good job by the Hawks.
Tackle there. That was Chase Johnson in on that. Looks like Max Jones too.
In there too, yeah.
And that'll be about 2nd and 7. And
I'm not sure if the referee didn't move that ball forward about a yard on that one.
And this is, let's watch.
Hard to tell.
Let's watch the quarterback and running back here.
Yeah, we'll see.
If they take that.
Nope.
Nope, not that time. As
Well, it's a different running
that
back.
one pulled back and brought down. The Hawks defense looking pretty good here right now as the clock now at 15 seconds. We'll see
Yeah.
if Davis County will just run the clock out. And
Yeah,
I imagine they will.
Hank Bielacek in there in the back. He hasn't been moving. It's been Brett Prevost that's been in there that's been moving with Carter Will before the snap and not getting called. As the clock's going to run out, we're going to head into the third quarter. Your American Eye Care score, where they want you to see life better. 14-7, Mustangs lead. We'll be right back after these messages. Steve Serena, Kate Meyer, live right here from Central Lee High School in Donaldson, Iowa.
Hey Tri-States, this is Bill Helmthal with Mississippi Valley Publishing. Now, every Friday edition of your Daily Gate City and Daily Democrat will carry our easy-to-read Entertainment Extra Supplement Guide. It has complete listings of your local TV broadcastings from Saturday to Saturday, featuring weekly updates of what's new on your favorite streaming stations like Disney, Hulu, Prime Video, Netflix, NBC, and much more. Subscribe now to the papers that have provided you your local community and county news for over 150 years.
And welcome back. Steve Serena, Kate Meyer here live from Central Lee High School as your Hawks trail full spotted on the 40-yard line of the Mustangs. They have it third down and looks like about 7 yards, 6 yards maybe.
Yeah, this is a big third down here for Central Lee.
They answered it earlier on the goal line.
Uh-huh. And looks like Carter Will still in at quarterback. No surprise there, but it will be Hank Bielacek in the backfield with him.
As Carson Young out wide right, couple out left.
Here's the snap. It's going to drop back to pass. Up the middle. Number 77.
Austin Moore. And Moore, I think he's getting back after. Wow. He just leveled Will.
And
good job, but Will got up, but it's going to be 4th and long, so I assume they're going to punt.
Yep, the punt team is out.
Good job for Austin. I mean, he came in and waylaid Carter Will. It was a big hit there.
That's the good thing about football. You're able to take your anger out and do it in a legal way.
That's the way to do it.
As Grant,
make their QB pay.
Grant back to receive here for Central. Here's the kick. Ooh, almost got a hold of it. And Grant catches that one, makes the first man miss. He stumbles, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Just shy of the 30. I think they're going to spot it on about the 29. Oh, he's going to give him the 30.
So big drive coming up here for the Hawks. I mean, they need to score here at some point as we're now in the fourth quarter. 11:07 left to go with the score 14-7 in favor of the Davis County Mustangs.
And I saw Corey, he was lifting his water bottle with his left hand, so I guess he's doing okay.
And here's Caden under center. He's going to hand that off to Chase. Chase breaks around, up the middle, up the outside, and a great run there. That's a first down.
That's about 17-yard run.
Marked down at the 47-yard line, and Hawk is down. That is Austin Moore.
Austin Moore.
He looks like he's in a good amount of pain here. Hopefully it's a cramp. He's got.
He's acting like it's a cramp. Yep.
Okay.
They're working on a cramp. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back after this. As the Hawks, after a big run by Chase Johnson, they still trail 14-7 with 11 minutes exactly on the clock. Steve Serena, Kate Meyer live, right here, Donaldson, Iowa.
Greenwald Family Dentistry. They're really nice. Everyone there is my friend. They take care of my teeth also. When they clean my teeth, it makes a buzzy noise. Everyone smiles at me, and I smile back at them. I love Greenwald Family Dentistry. You should too. They're the best dentists around. Call them today. 524-2728. My teeth are oh so white.
Hey, do you know how amazing the doctors are at Critchell Animal Hospital?
Pretty sure I do.
Yeah, but do you know?
Do I know they provide the best animal care in the tri-state area? Do I know they have an 85-plus year history of babying babies? Yes, I do know that.
But do you know that they have a reputation of babying babies?
Just said that.
But do you also know that Louise, Anthony, and Lisa are here for 24/7, go to Critchell Animal Hospital for all your four-legged family needs. 1912 Main Street. Critchell Animal Hospital. They baby your babies.
And welcome back. Moore introduced with a cramp as he comes off. Hopefully they can get him hydrated. It's really difficult once you start getting cramps to get hydrated, unless it's maybe not a hydration issue.
Here's Grant in motion. Chase Johnson kept a hold of it. Just pushed forward. A great run there.
He went to his right, back to his left, back to his right. I mean, he found a hole in there somehow and picks up about 9.
That ref on the far right side on the Davis County sideline.
Well, now
we're back almost a yard and a half.
Well, they backed it up. I mean, he was way farther forward than that. What in the world was that all about?
This is.
Whoa, I might have to go back and look at the film, but he got pushed forward. There was about a yard left to go for first down.
Here's a handoff. No, it's kept by Caden Calfee trying to get around that outside edge. He's brought out of bounds. He's going to be just shy of the first down. Or he may. I don't know. They're going to.
Takes the ball to the 44-yard line.
I think they're going to call him just short.
Well, let's see. It depends on where the spot the ball was when it went up, but where his knees were.
Yeah,
Whatever. As
it's going to be first
behind Caden at under center.
There's Landon in motion, and that's going to be
what?
They're going to call another false start here on the.
How is that? I don't understand. This is another false start. I'm not sure what the referees. I don't know. The referees seem to be, when we go in motion in all 4 of our games, the referees have been pretty much throwing that laundry that they need to take to Avenue O laundry. But that I don't get it.
No, penalties have just killed the Hawks' drives here in the second half.
See, there was no difference in what happened on that play than on the last one.
Chase
is
Johnson's
going to get
met in the backfield, and
there was absolutely no difference in what Landon did on that play that he did on the first one. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It'll stay 2nd and 15 here as Chase Johnson was just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Grant checks out. Keegan D'Amico back in as the Hawks have just faced a ton of adversity here tonight. Now with 9:40 left and counting to go in the ball game, they trail by 7. There's the handoff. Chase Johnson has to bounce around the other side. He's bulldozing his way forward, and that's a decent gain of about 5-6 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and long once again. They're gonna about 7 or 8 yards actually.
3rd and about 8 on this one. Chase was pretty much stopped. He didn't really have anywhere to go, and he turned up and found some clean and green and took off. Here comes Max and Will Hayes in.
Here we go. Play clock is at 10 seconds.
8:57 on the game clock.
There's Keegan in motion. The snap. It's going to be a pitch out. Keegan. He's got some green. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. Great run there on 3rd down. The Hawks keep this drive alive.
Yeah, you can thank Landon Lowenberg for that one because he had a nice wall on the linebacker out there, and he shut that pursuit down and allowed Keegan to turn that corner. That's a big first down after having a false start penalty, one of those phantom false start penalties.
Yeah, and we can't afford any more false starts here.
Nope.
We're now looking to score, potentially tie this game up. Caden Calfee's going to keep it himself. He's going. He's brought down at the 18-yard line.
Another first down.
Run there. The Hawks are finally moving the ball very efficiently here.
He pulled it out and pulled the ball out away from Chase. I don't think he really ever. I think he faked it to Chase and went in right behind him. Chase's big body leading the way on that one.
Looks like Davis County.
Going to be a Davis County timeout here. With they've already switched the timeout clock. I'm not sure exactly how much time there was, but the Hawks trail 14-7. They're on the move down on the Davis County 18-yard line. Steve Serena, Kate Meyer live right here, RadioKeokuk.com, on Radio Keokuk app, and also on Central Lee School District YouTube channel.
Hy-Vee Plus. Get a Hy-Vee Plus premium membership for just $99 a year and get fuel savings every time you shop in-store and online. Plus, exclusive deals and offers every month. Plus, you can call our Red Line hotline, day or night, for anything you need. Plus, free online delivery and free express pickup. Plus, a personal online shopper. With Hy-Vee Plus, our plus equals more. Sign up today. Some restrictions apply.
Dirty laundry. We all have it. Sometimes it's...
And welcome back. Steve Serena, Cade Meyer live. Central Lee on the move. Davis County calls a timeout as the Hawks hit the 18-yard line after first down run by Caden
Another
Calfee.
close one here. 8:40 left in the ball game. As Grant in motion, pitch out to Grant. He's got some room to run.
On that play as Grant Meyer does it again. That's his second touchdown of the night here for the Hawks. Right now it's 13-14 as Colton Taft comes in to attempt the extra point. 8:33 left to go in the game here as we get set. Here comes the snap. Low snap kick and it's good. Colton missed one extra point all year. He's 1 for 1 with field goals. Amazing. And now he's done that before as a bad snap. And I forget who's holding.
I think it was
that Bo.
Yeah.
Bo holding. Bo does a great job of picking those low snaps up and getting it into a position for Colton to kick that. I mean, that was flat on the ground, but your Hawks now are tied this game here. Still got plenty of time. They're going to have to give it back to Davis County. Let's see if hopefully the Hawks can prevail here. They've, if you happen to notice, the Hawks, there's a lot more black jerseys than white jerseys out there. So Hawks have got to stiffen up on D again.
Yeah, after trailing 14-0, the Hawks have stormed back, and we got a brand new ball game here with 8:33 left, and it looks like Grant is down on the sideline. Looks like they're working around his knee or calf area.
Or if he's got a cramp too.
Yeah, it's very possible. He's been huge tonight here for the Hawks. 2 big TD runs. And man alive, the Hawks have finally been able to move the ball down the field. They've got a lot of momentum going on those outside pitches.
Yeah, Grant's getting up. He's moving it. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's got a cramp or just a little tweak there.
Yeah. Now Gage Van Oswald's in to kick for the Hawks. They've got to shut down the Mustangs here as the kick is up and away. Nice line drive all the way back to the 10-yard line. And let's see what the Hawks can do. He's got some room. A nice return, but brought down. Great tackle there by,
I think that was Reese.
Reese, yeah.
Reese Hayes.
Tackle.
Well, Grant must be all right. He's going back in.
This was a nice return there.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a hard time with stopping Schooley.
Yeah. For a second, it looked like he was going to break out for a big run, but
now the D
stepped in.
Now it's up to the D to get a stop here. We've been successful the past couple of times in stopping them. Now as looks like Gage is going to run out.
I think Max Jones had to check out. He took a shot to the neck over there on the sideline. So here we go. Here's the handoff.
Nice.
No, held on by Carter Will, Carter Will, and
Ethan Bergman brings him down. The Hawks have got to get a body on both of them.
Yeah.
They've got to come in and get the back and the quarterback. You can't just let the back, can't go after the back and leave the quarterback alone in that situation.
Now Ethan Bergman's limping off.
And he's trying to get off and he falls down. So I don't know if he's
getting banged up now.
He's the one that made the tackle on Carter Will. And let's see, as I don't know if he got a cramp or as he was kind of hobbling off, trying to get off the field.
Yeah.
And he's grabbing his left leg. So with that, we're going to take another break. Again, another injury, unfortunately, for the Hawks. So far, we've been able to overcome all of them. Steve Serena and Cade Meyer, we're live right here in Donaldson, Iowa, as the Hawks have tied the game 14-14 with 8:11 left to go.
factory. We all have it. Sometimes it seems to multiply overnight while everyone's sleeping. If you're overwhelmed by laundry, the answer is simple. Avenue O Laundry in Fort Madison, Iowa, open 24/7. You can run the high-efficiency, ginormous machines manually or from your phone. Pay with coin or through their app. Enjoy the cool air, TVs, free Wi-Fi, and get your laundry under control in one visit. Save even more time with their drop-off, wash, dry, fold service. Avenue O Laundry in Fort Madison. Find them on Facebook.
And we're back. Whoop, mic's up a little bit hot. As they're helping Ethan off the field. They were looking at his knee or leg. So, but he's getting off the field, and it's 1st and 10 on the 43 of the Mustangs. It's their ball.
Here we go. A man in motion. Here's the snap. Handed off, and he's got some room to work with, and he's plugging forward. Man alive, the Hawks cannot bring him down.
I can't tell who it is.
He's still going. Finally called dead after about 7 yards.
Couldn't see who it was with the ball.
I think that was number 21, Blaine Meyer. He was the one who went in motion.
Yeah, he's the one that got the ball. Yeah, he got the handoff.
Oh, man. It's Davis County. Now they're taking their turn marching the ball down the field. Back-to-back nice runs as... What is this now?
Now they're calling a...
Oh, come on.
They said a face mask? No, it's not a face mask. They only moved it 5 yards. I'm not sure what that was.
Grant's
tell you what, how many penalties have they thrown against?
It is
2, 1 maybe?
Very disproportionate here tonight.
I think they called 2. One of them was an offsetting penalty, and the Mustangs are the ones that instigated that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be... Central East's been called for at least 7 or 8 penalties.
Oh, more than that. That's there. The Avenue O Laundry is definitely busy.
Pretty liberal
on these referees with the Hawks calls.
Here's the run up the middle, and nice gain there by the running back Brett Prevost. Essentially having a hard time on that option.
They didn't actually make the signal towards the press box. I don't know what the call was. They made it over to the visitor side.
So here we go.
Second
and 3 here for the Mustangs. I imagine they'll just keep
pounding
the ball up the middle as there's the
Will
keep by Will. He's still going, and he will take it all the way.
House, unfortunately. Now I'm almost thinking that I don't know if Central East is afraid to do anything now or not. I think Austin's not happy about something. He's wanting a flag thrown. So as they walk up, but now the Mustangs are up 20-14. Let's see if they're going to go for 2 or for 1. Looks like they're getting set for an extra point to kick the extra point here.
Will be the big leg of Landon Fetcho. Missed his first attempt earlier in the second quarter. And here's the delivery. That one. Someone got up there. I believe that was Corey.
Was that Corey in there?
Someone who had some
back there. It was either
Chase or Corey.
Well, Chase is back there. I don't see Corey. That might have been Chase or Brayton. Wow. Up 20-14, so the Hawks can drive and kick the extra point and actually take the lead here, which they haven't had, as the referees get set to place the ball down for the kick. Where are they? Oh, I see. Never mind. I was like, where are they going with the ball?
This is the most important drive of the night so far. The Hawks.
For the season, actually.
Yeah, this might be one of the last chances they're able to have the ball on offense.
6:58 left to go in the game. Trailing 20-14. I think you take away a lot of the Hawks penalties and this is a different ball game.
Yeah. And if you're at front line here for Central, you got to be prepared for anything.
Yep. Got to watch out for the onside kick.
Very skilled kicker.
Looks like
he's been practicing his onside kicks as much as his booming touchbacks.
A lot of hands people up front. The ball falls off the tee. as referee has to blow the whistle when the ball falls off the tee. So he's getting it set back up. Landon Fetchko.
And you can hear the crowd telling the Hawks to be ready. It's kind of, that ball fell because he was setting it up a specific way. Got to watch out for that onside kick.
No, he kicks it away.
Away.
That could go out of bounds.
No. Grant will pick it up. And he's running to the side, trying to break back up the middle. And a host of white jerseys able to meet him at the
14. Round of 14.
14-yard line. So the Hawks will have to put together an 86-yard drive here if they want to tie this thing up and potentially take the lead.
Yeah, that ball, I thought it didn't have enough oomph on it to get out of bounds, so Grant had to pick it up. You couldn't just leave it laying there.
Man, we said earlier that this was going to be a close game, and sure enough, here we are. Grant in motion, pitched out to Grant, caught it one hand, trying to get outside, breaks back up the middle, makes one man miss, and he's brought down.
It's like he's going to.
The 16, maybe.
Yeah, forward progress is going to get him up to about the 16. Pickup of about 3. Yeah, 17-yard line. Pickup of about 3.
This is do or die time now for Central Lee. They've got to put together a drive as Bo checks in. Braden Wyrick heads out. Let's see what we decide to do here. Wouldn't mind seeing Chase Johnson up the middle a few times to open up that outside run.
Start wearing him out.
As nice read there by Caden Calfee. Chase Johnson was met in the backfield, but Caden pulled it back and drove forward for some positive yards. And that sets up about 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 here.
Third down.
Ball spotted.
Biggest 3rd down of the night coming up here.
Just across the Central Lee 20. Clock moving, 5:42 left in the game. The Hawks just have to focus and execute their plays.
It'll be Chase Johnson. That will be good for a first down.
Yep. It's like he's going to get about 5 yards out of that one. 26-yard line of the Hawks, and they're going no huddle.
Yeah, they're right back to the line.
Hawks going no huddle. Must have called 2 plays in there.
Landon in motion. Caden Calfee's going to keep it up the middle.
He's going to pick up about 4 yards, I think. 3. Well, let's see where this. Yeah, 4 yards. Yeah. 3 yards. We got about 7 yards on that one.
And with as much time as the Hawks are taking on this possession, this might be the last time they have it on offense. I imagine.
They need a sustained drive right now to punch it in. That's all there is to it.
Caden under center. Sends Grant in motion. Hand off to Chase. And Chase will plug forward for some positive yards. Picked up about 4 once again there. And that'll bring up, looks like they're going to say about
5 yards.
3rd and 2.
Let's see.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. So, let's see what.
4 left in the ballgame. Hawks trail by 6. Grant in motion. Here's a snap. Caden's going to take it. He's plugging forward. Picks up a nice gain. Looked like about 7-8 yards there on the QB keep.
Got the spot at the 42-yard line now at Central Lee. 4:11 left to go. Clock will stop momentarily while they move the chains.
Wow, this is going to come down to the wire here, as looks like we're going to get a timeout from Davis County.
Davis County will call a timeout, and with that, that's going to give Central Lee a little bit of a break here without having to call a timeout. Steve Serena and Cade Meyer live here in Central Lee High School as the Mustangs lead 20-14 over your Central Lee Hawks.
The City of Keokuk's South 18th Street is now officially the Road of Honor. But we still have a road to go to succeed in completing the rebuilding of this important path to the National Cemetery. Keokuk is honored to be home to Iowa's only national cemetery. More than 6,000 U.S. servicemen and women lie at rest in these dignified, beautiful grounds. The Road of Honor Committee is committed to making the path to their final resting place just as dignified. Contact the City of Keokuk to learn how you can help today.
And welcome back, Steve Serena live right here, Central Lee High School, and hit Central Lee on their most important drive of the season so far, down 20-14. They can get a touchdown here on this drive and kick the extra point. They can go ahead. It really doesn't make any difference whether they go for 2 or kick the extra point.
And now 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Grant in motion. It's going to be a pitch outside. He's going to cut back in and
pick up
essentially
about 3.
not able to hold on to those blocks on the outside long enough.
They've been able, Grant cut back, but they've been able to get to the outside. Looks like one of the Mustangs is hobbled, coming up, blimping.
Looks like 2nd and 8 now for the Hawks as Landon Lowenberg and Braden Wyatt check out. Will Hayes in there along with Bo Herdrick. So here we go, 3:25 left. Here's the snap. And fumble, and Davis County has it.
Davis County picks it up, not the time with 3:20 left to go to fumble the ball. It's just too much trying to, I think Caden was trying to take that back from Chase, and the ball squirted out, lost the handle on it, and they're right at the Central Lee 40-yard line now. Not a good situation here. No. Central Lee has been able to stop. They've got all 3 of their timeouts left. They've been able to stop the Mustangs, except that last drive they did. Let's see if they can do it again and get the ball back somehow. I have a feeling we're going to see a big dose of runs here.
Yep. Here's Carter, and he'll hand it off the middle.
And there, he's met. See who's in the bottom of the pile there. It was Landon Rudd on that tackle. As they're going to take their time and run clock. As there's 26 seconds left to go on the play clock. 2:55 and counting on the game clock.
Essentially has to be ready for that option play. They've been running it all night long. It's worked for the Mustangs so far. Got to get a body on both of those runners in the backfield.
Yeah, I wouldn't think we'd see a pass right now.
And once again, run up the middle. Hawks timeout here from Coach Dodds with 2:30 left.
Let's see who comes up off the bottom of the pile. And is that? Let's see, I can't tell who that is. Is that Landon? No, that's not Landon. That's who made that tackle. Oh, that's Alan Bolin comes up. He's a little gimpy, but he made that tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. And a timeout here. So Central Lee has got to get the stop here on this one. They've got to force. They got to get it 4th down without gaining any real yardage. They don't want to have a turnover on downs now at this point and be right, have them pick up a bunch of yards on this play, pick up to them. I mean, even if they get
seal the victory. I mean, a 1st down here goes a long way in determining the outcome of this ball game.
So it really doesn't matter at this point, since the clock has stopped, how much play clock the Mustangs use.
2 out left for the Mustangs. Can't imagine they're going to be passing the ball here.
And there goes another outside.
And there's a 1st down from Carter. The ball would have been loose.
Let's see what happens here. And another false start by the back. And no call. Brett Prevost leaning forward again. He actually shifted his feet before the ball. Let's see, are they going to signal on a 1st down?
And
2:24 left to go. I mean, it's not with 2 timeouts left.
29-yard line. 1st down, Mustang.
And the Hawks can hold them here. They'll have a chance at the ball with very little time left.
And a lot of green.
Yeah. And the Hawks are going to need a miracle here. 1st down. on their own 29-yard line for the Mustangs. Clock ticking down. Now under 2 minutes left to play in the ball game. It'll be Carter, Will in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off the middle.
And they're going to pick up some good yardage on that
Timeout
play.
here from the Hawks.
Yeah. Going to pick up about 7 yards on that play. See where the ref spots it. And he's going to back it up. It's about 5 yards. As the Hawks are going to call a timeout just to stop the clock here. And they're going to come to the sideline and talk about it. So we're going to take a short break. Steve Serene and Cade Meyer live right here from Central Lee High School as your Hawks trail 20-14 to the Davis County Mustangs.
Take your roof disappearing in a matter of seconds to find out who you can count on. It shouldn't take 4 days with no power, water, or communication to find out who your friends are. It shouldn't take the worst to bring out our best, but sometimes it does, and that's the silver lining. To find out more about West Bend Mutual Insurance and the silver lining, contact LJ Insurance in Keokuk and Fort Madison at 319-524-4223.
Life is full of
And welcome back, Steve Serena, Cade Meyer, live right here, RadioKeokuk.com and the Radio Keokuk app, and on the Central East School District YouTube channel. As they come up to the Mustangs, come up to the line on second down, and looks like about 6. Again, the Hawks got to stop them here.
Yep, they still have that one timeout left. As here's the snap. It's going to be a run up the middle. Carter keeps it, and he's awfully close to a first down. I think they're going to call him short.
By about a yard. Yeah, they're going to spot it. Well, let's see. They're going to spot it about a yard short, 3rd and 1.
Now, the final timeout here called for the Hawks.
As the Mustangs have been doing to us what we've been doing to a lot of other teams on that option play. And we have not been able to stop it all night long. They've been able to get free on that. This is the time now for Central East. Got to stop them here. I mean, it's 2 downs to get 1 yard right now, because this is definitely 4-down territory for the Mustangs at this point. As they can get, and Central Lee can stop them with I think it's down to under, I believe it's just over a minute, I think.
Yeah, I mean, even if Central Lee's able to stop them here back to back, I think they'd get the ball with less than 30 seconds left. So.
And well, we need a chance. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Central Lee needs to get a chance to put a score up on the board here. Somehow got to stop them.
It's a tall task here with Prevo and Will in the backfield. They've been running it up the gut all night here for the Mustangs.
Ooh, I'm sure somebody's motorcycle or something. Minute 32, or was that the horn? That was a weird noise.
Huh. All right, here we go. Do or die time for the Hawks. There's a jump. No call. And it's going to be Will Carter. He picks up the first down. That'll do it.
That's going to do it. Central Lee has no timeouts left. Minute 22 left. Minute 26 left on the clock. The Mustangs can just kneel this one out. And the Central Lee is going to come up 6 points shy of a win on, and we're going to name the Stage 2 Consignment Shop Player of the Game here in a little bit. And the Primrose Plantation Defensive Player of the Game. We'll also name him. As I'm not sure what, something's popping in my headset. Here comes the run up the middle. And Central Lee is going to tackle them as they're just trying to push forward. Are they going to say you got a first down? Looks like it.
Not sure.
Yeah, we have some loose wires and stuff here.
Not.
And we'll have to try to play with it just a little bit here and get
First down, Mustangs.
about time to do some maintenance on this. As we got all kinds of.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Got it there. Not sure why Davis County even ran the ball there. I mean,
just kneel it down and get out. There's 27 seconds left on 6 seconds on the clock.
Shotgun.
And let's see. Yep, he's just going to drop to a knee, and that's going to end the game. And Davis County Mustangs are going to come away with a victory here over your Central Lee Hawks, 20-14. And unfortunate loss. That's going to be the first loss for Central Lee this season, as they're going to go to 3-1 now on the year. But still a great start for the Hawks, as the first time since